Minimalist fashion. It is the key to a stress-free wardrobe. I'm going to show you why. Come on, get in here. Let's have a conversation about this. Okay, guys, so welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are returning, and for those of you that are new, welcome. Have a seat, get a beverage. We are going to have a conversation that needs to be had.
Thank you.
And for those of you that are not subscribed, it is simple as just hitting that little button. So do that so that we can just move on with things, okay? So today we are going to talk about minimalist fashion. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because of my own experience and what I'm seeing happening out and about. So, consumerism. We hear those words all the time. And now it's a bit of a trend, a bit of a fad, a bit of a thing about sustainable fashion, right? What does that actually mean? It means wearing things that you've got or wearing things that were previously owned, you know, hand me downs, old stuff, thrifting, and I think the big box stores are now really starting to focus on sustainable fashion because of all of the hullabaloo that we've been seeing around the waste of consumerism, the clothes that are washing up on the shores of emerging countries or countries that don't have the wherewithal to say, keep your crap over there where it came from. Okay. And this is not a good thing for our planet. It's also not a good thing, quite frankly, for our pocketbooks. Following trends can be very, very expensive. And for those fashionistas that like to just put it on, put on something new, just rock a look, and the look has to be innovative, it has to be new. There's a joy that I'm sure that they get from that because for some people, that's their self expression, right? And I think it's actually a good thing. And if you have it like that financially, great. I think, though, the other part that comes with that is once you're done with those clothes, what are you doing with them? Are you hoarding them? Does your house look like some kind of an exhibit or something that belongs on the learning channel because it's so cluttered? Or are you doing the right thing, which is once you are no longer in love with it, once you are no longer wearing it, once you are have lost the joy of wearing that garment, are you then donating it? Are you then giving it to someone who could benefit from it? Are you selling it so that it can be sustainable and have another life instead of it ending up in a landfill somewhere? So, those are the important elements of having a minimalist lifestyle. So, you can actually be someone who dresses up in all their glory. You really put it on. You have the newest things or the most expensive things, or you have the creative things. And there are some people that I watch their Instagram, their YouTubes, and I love to look at their fashion style, but it's not mine. But I so appreciate the creativity. I appreciate the love and the passion that they have for the clothing. And that is something that I think makes us all different, right? You have some people that are very basic. They just want to put on what they need to. They look at the weather, they dress for the weather, and they're very functional, right? Their looks are very functional. And then you have people where it's all about the look, serving. They want to, you know, they want to get that feedback, honey, that outfit ate. Those are people that are very passionate and very creative about how they put their looks together. So those are the two sides of the spectrum, right? I am somewhere in the middle. I like to dress up I like to do those things, but I don't like to put a lot of effort into it. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I don't like things that are too fussy because I need the ease of moving. And quite frankly, I don't even have that lifestyle. I am very laid back and my family's laid back. But I say all that to say minimalist fashion is not so much about the look that you have, at least in my estimation. It's about how do you curate your wardrobe. I feel very much like the great Beyonce at this point of my life. And I hope that other people get this, right? And here's what I mean by that. Remember when she had the Renaissance concert? And if you didn't go, shame on you because you could have had your entire life at that concert. But what Miss Beyonce said was, I don't have anything to prove. And that is exactly how I feel. I don't have to buy anything. I don't have to wear anything. That's not me. That doesn't suit my needs and my lifestyle. That does not spark joy because I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And that is such a you hear me? It's like sitting in milk and honey. It just feels luxurious to not have to worry about what people think or chasing trends or fads. It gives the old salute. And I'm not going to do it here because this is a family channel, but you know what I'm talking about. You don't have to give two F's about what anybody's saying, doing, what they're doing over there because I'm over here and I'm doing me. And that's what I think we need to get to. So, from a minimalist fashion standpoint, just keep the clutter out of your life, keep the stuff that's not making you happy out of your life, and don't put that stuff on if it's not your style. Don't try to mimic other people. Who cares what they're wearing? I like to look at people who have that stuff on because I really appreciate that they're just rocking it. They're wearing it. I think they look, it's fire, right? But I know that that's not something I would wear. First of all, it's not going to look the same on me. And I'm going to be fidgeting and moving all over the place because I'm going to be uncomfortable because it's not me. Like this little shirt dress that I just did short on, and I'll put the link in the description box. This is me, one piece and done. I can wear this with flats. I can wear it with sneakers. I can wear it with heels. And I'm going to wear it. And I'm going to wear it again. And I'm going to wear it again. Because if I'm spending money on it, I'm going to get my cost per wear and then some. I don't need to go buy, something fresh and new every time I go out or every time I travel or every time there's an event. That stuff is played out. I mean, please, who are you going to be with? Who are you seeing that you need to put all this stuff on for? And if they can't accept you how you are, then guess what? They need to kick rocks. But anyway, I digress. I want to hear from you. If you have minimalist wardrobe, meaning it doesn't matter if you like bright colors or neutrals, if you like heavily embellished clothes or streamlined clothes like myself, but are you adhering to that whole thing of just buying things that spark you joy and not buying frivolously and chasing trends? And are you making sure that when you are finished, that you are practicing sustainable actions of donating or giving stuff away and just making sure that the clothing finds a home and finds another life? So that's my question for you. And my call to action is twofold. One is for me. I'm going to say it again. If you have not subscribed, if you have not hit that notification bell, please help a sister out. I'm I'm working hard here. I'm working. Help me out. And the second call to action is to just examine your style and your fashion and your practices. So, if you're a fashionista, are you a minimalist? Are you wasteful? Just a little bit of self examination to see where you are on that spectrum. And the other call to action is if you haven't yet taking the opportunity to go through your clothing now that you've got your personal style, or even if you're still exploring to find your personal style and you haven't gone through the wardrobe, maybe this is a good time to do so. And in going through it and seeing what you love and what you don't, guess what? You may just discover your style. And I'm about to do a series this week on wearing white. So my shorts, my reels, in all the spaces will be on white and cream outfits because I really want to highlight those this week. But it used to make me so anxious. I used to be worried about, is it going to get dirty? And back then I used to wear, the foundation and all that stuff. I used to worry about stuff rubbing on me. But quite frankly, I don't stress with that kind of stuff now. Lipstick, some mascara, some eyeliner, maybe some lashes if I'm feeling super jiggy, and I'm out. But now it's like I just love this stuff. Just feels so fresh and light, especially this summer where it's hella hot. You know what I'm saying, right? It is hella hot. So with that, I will say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.